Man, I remember when I created the Crazy Alex show. I was very young, you know. 14. I just turned 14, and I remember creating the first ever episode, which was crazy because we were not experienced with YouTube or, filming videos. So I was kind of going to make this a demo. I was going to make this episode like a demo to see how it went. And I was, at the time blown away by how good I did, and we strived to do better. That's a tough question. I would have to say Mervin is one of my favorite characters because Mervin is such an interesting character. We introduced him in season 2, and he has become an icon, making those racist jokes, making those redneck jokes, the way he looks. He's become such an iconic part of the Crazy Alex show. He's awesome. Wow, yeah. People keep asking me in the second half of the Crazy Alex show, are you going to, listen to the fans? The fans are asking you. Episode 4 was pretty weird, and they're wondering, did all of those things he had to go through mean anything? Did anything Mervin had to go through in the dream sequence, does it mean anything? But of course, since I'm the mastermind director, of course it's gonna mean something. But you gotta wait for season 2. You gotta wait for season 4, the second half, because fans are finally going to see what these little tasks mean to the whole storyline. And I can't wait to, do this episode, that episode, which is going to be a big episode, in my opinion, a big Mervin episode. So fans will have to get ready for the second half, of course. What is my favorite goal for the second half? Well, I remember Oliver and I were talking about the Crazy Alex show season 4 yesterday, and we were asking each other what are we gonna do this season? The second half, of course. How are we gonna make it even crazier? And I told him, Oliver, we start the season off with episode 9, which is meant to be one of the biggest, most intense, craziest episodes we have ever done. And I told him that's how we start the season off. The second half, of course. Sorry. I'm just so crazy. I'm just so pumped up for this. The second half is going to be awesome. We get 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We get 8 more episodes, which is awesome. 16 episode season. It's crazy. And episode 9, I'm proud to announce, is going to explore the backstory of one of our new villains, Captain Blubberbeard. And it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for people to see episode 9 coming out this September. We've taken a 2-month break, and we're back now. Episode 9. This is going to be a big one. This season I really was planning on changing things up. I wanted a different kind of villain. A villain which has layers behind him. Is he a big bad guy, or is he a good guy? We don't know yet. Of course he's not a good guy. He's done horrible things, but does he have a weakness? Does he have, something to, pull him down and change him back to the good side? We have to find out, and that's something interesting in season 4 with the villain. And this villain is one of the most interesting villains I have ever done before in the Crazy Alex show. He might not be the biggest yet. That goes to Martin. But he is, right now, the most interesting character to work on and the most interesting character to write, because he is so new and there's so much to write about this character. It's hard to tackle. No, I'm not going to give away any of these big spoilers, any of these big things in the second half of what's going to happen to him. You guys need to find out by watching this, this second half. It's going to be awesome. And this character is going to be freaking fantastic. Oh, oh, Crazy Alex, of course. I have to talk about Crazy Alex. When I was creating the Crazy Alex show, I was 14. I was a kid. And this character, Crazy Alex, has stuck with me so many years. You know, his voice, well, hey everybody, it's Crazy Alex. And his classic quote, gosh, Dwayne. The classic quote is a staple of this series. Every episode I say gosh dang. And the thing is, I was never meant to. I made, Crazy Alex videos before the show on my Vita, and one day I just said the word gosh dang for some reason. And ever since that time, I've been saying gosh dang in every single episode. It's crazy. And the Crazy Alex, of course, is going to go on his crazy adventures in the second half of season 4. He's going to be nuts. We're going to get more storyline information about him. In the last season, we got to find out that he was actually a clone. And that was a very interesting thing to tackle. I don't think I fully tackled it yet. And fans are going to be blown away by Crazy Alex in the second half, because this is Crazy Alex we're talking about. The main character. And in season 3, we saw a change in Crazy Alex. He became more of a leader, less than a crazy person, and more like a leader. And in season 4, he's a leader, but he still doesn't really know what's going on this season, because we've had so much time travel and so many shocking moments. I think season 4, the second half, Alex is really going to push the leader that he is out even more and become a full-on awesome character. It's going to be awesome playing this character again. Because I just love his voice. His voice, you got to do this. Hi everybody, it's Crazy Alex. It's hard to explain how you do the voice, but it's such a fun character to do. And without Crazy Alex, this show would be dead. Yeah, people always ask me about Elliot, this character in my show. Elliot is barely seen in the Crazy Alex show, and I can't guarantee that we're going to do a lot more with him in the second half, but I want to try and push it, because Elliot is a very undeveloped character, a very underrated character, and we're really pushing for him to do more, but I can't guarantee it, because, Elliot in real life, played by my brother, is only 10 years old, and, he's not very into all this. He's kind of whiny sometimes, but we try to get him to do his best in the show, and he's gone through a lot lately. He nearly died in the hospital last year. A lot has happened to him, and I hope we can do a lot with the character Elliot in the second half of season 4. It's going to be awesome. Oh yes, Oliver. We have to keep talking about Oliver now. Oliver has gone from a weakling to the voice of the group. I love working with my brother Oliver. He sometimes can be crazy and scream. The other times he can struggle to act, and it's so funny watching him struggle to act. And it's going to be awesome watching Oliver be back in the second half of season 4. I can't wait for him to be back. It's gonna be freaking awesome. And he might shock a lot of fans. We might have some shocking moments with Oliver in the second half of season 4. Who freaking knows? It's gonna be awesome. As a director, what is my most challenging thing to work on? What is my goal in the second half? Well, my goal is to provide a comedy, a fun, well put together second half of season 4. Now, episode 9 is meant to be dramatic, and episode 9 is probably the biggest episode I have ever worked on in my entire life, and it's going to be so hard to make, so challenging, because it's not going to be a comedy. It's going to be a role reversal, which means it's going to be a complete drama. And it's going to show the breakdown of this character, Captain Blubberbeard, his backstory. And it's going to be very awesome. Yeah, you want your drama? Yeah, you got your drama there. And I can't wait to direct episode 9. It's something that I really, really want to tackle because as a video maker, I really strive to keep doing better and better in my videos. And episode 9 is really going to show that. It's going to be a wild ride. It really is. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I hope you enjoyed this little interview. And the Crazy Alex Show Season 4, second half, Episode 9 is coming out in September, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is going to be an awesome second half of the Crazy Alex Show. I'm happy I answered some questions. I don't want to answer all the questions, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And I can't wait to see you guys in the second half of the Crazy Alex Show. Bye, everyone.